How's everyone doing today? Hope you're well. Today has got some serious Monday vibes for this possum. Slept like a corpse. Alright. Oh, yeah, I have to talk to Futaba.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward.
Hey, wait!
The bed is milk crates. I'm gonna go home. Night. The couch would actually legitimately be more comfortable.
Well then.
I don't know what you guys think this bed is made out of.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Oh, that can't go well.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives
Well, that will go over well, I'm certain.
and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
What's the bounty?
Look. Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
That's not bad.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
Like,
Reward money will be supplied
That's
by
pretty
the
good,
police and
actually.
the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Sojiro's like, I would never have to worry about this cafe closing again.
I hope you understand the situation. you're
Sojiro's like, this is an object lesson.
in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school.
Yep.
Why did this happen?
Because we got too caught up in our own heads.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Best dad.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
You are the most responsible here, Morgana. We were just gonna leave it alone.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
It is a really good scheme.
Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around. But 30 million yen, man! Just let me dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a one-in notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs surely are against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person. Yeah. Welcome to the price of fame and fortune.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
Yup.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
It's a great plot.
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, that's true.
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
And yet, it worked.
Cheap. It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
And which is exactly what they're doing, actually.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
And look who he's looking at.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
No, it's just that one of our members is a moron.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Shut up, Ryuji. You are in the attic of an open business.
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think?
What do I think? I think this is your fault.
Luce, what did we do wrong?
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Because every time we tried to act like ourselves, you pushed further, Ryuji.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
There is one person who's responsible for that, that's all
We
I'm
were meant to
saying.
be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
No, redirect that irritation.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too. But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
And if it is an organization, it's a hell of an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
One
Are
could
we
even
really
say
match for this?
politicians.
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs suspects is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
Which is not what we do as people or as Persona users.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this. Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Now beginning my favorite section of the plot line ever.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now.
It's not confusing, it's irritating. There's a difference in those emotions.
Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida.
In plotline, no, you haven't.
I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets.
Exactly.
Called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. I can start by changing who I am now.
Finally.
Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
What? I got a message from Akechi. He wants us to gather at Leblon tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? Well, that's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? Yeah, we're gonna overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Go about this calmly. We'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Cool as a cucumber.
Okay. Hey! Well then.
Oh.
I was unaware Sojiro was actually here.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure, you're being real serious, Morgana.
That should do it for now. Hey!
Alright.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late.
Gee, I wonder whose fault that is.
Government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
Well, that's terrifying.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
It's like looking into a cracked mirror of, like, the last 10 years. Which is exactly the point.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, What exactly do you intend us to do?
Interrogation number 2?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
No.
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures.
They are quite, yeah. They're...
I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well.
It is a hell of a bounty, and it is a massive incentive.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
Gee.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities.
I wonder if it wouldn't be possible to just force a conviction.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
No, you actually should care a lot about that.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Or, at the very least, to prevent its most dogged member from being quite so... enthusiastic.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence? You saying the police would do such a thing?
We're saying they do it all the time.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten. My objective
Debatable.
is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Gotten a testimony out of, sent to prison, maybe even executed if they're unfortunate enough.
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation.
That's the American justice system.
Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
But certainly go to jail for a very long time.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen?
Right.
I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
Because as soon as you realize that she's in charge of the investigation, you can be like, oh, Phantom Thieves killed her to get rid of the main prosecution.
So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
That's not her decision. Well, it is
Even though you're
partially her decision.
particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
That is fascinatingly dirty.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
The Nijimas are sharp.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Shut up, Akechi.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
because of sickening human beings. Yes, my contempt for such people drives my sense of justice.
We will go into
It
Akechi
isn't
more.
some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge and extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
No.
I can't really explain it, but I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all.
We will go into this further relatively
Won't you
soon.
cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart? Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
I know there are a huge number of people that by the end of this plotline sympathize with Akechi. I don't.
The Phantom Thief will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
At all.
I'm okay.
I hate this character.
I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though.
Yeah, that's fair,
I've
actually.
also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
How do you tell someone that your own sister has a palace? Someone who you look up to so highly.
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Ah, he wants to see how we blunder our way through everything.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
Guys, let her be.
I just can't make time today.
Especially not in all of this.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
It is her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
It will. The immediate juxtaposition. I hope this goes well. Flashes forward to Joker in jail.
Palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi?
Ow.
Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
And he wouldn't either.
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
If this is all true, I was deliberately set up to be out of the loop the entire investigation.
Another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Girl, we do not care one shake of a rat's ass about our own preservation. If we cared about our own preservation, we wouldn't have started this mess.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I think we all did.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus.
I'm sorry, the drugs are making that difficult.
It seems you're completely worn out. But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct?
Rather invitingly, I might add.
Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
And I love, like... there's so much I want to say that I can't until the end of this particular story arc. But it is astonishing that this is happening.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
A bunch of bullshit. An almost stupendous amount of it.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private.
Does she have a boyfriend? This is very important information.
Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
I'm in. I'm
girl
not.
Shouldn't say things like that.
That's creepy and wrong. That would be Yosuke-ish. Don't do that.
I thought you'd like that. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice...
There's a near legendary number of Instagram accounts dedicated to just telling you what celebrities wear, so I wouldn't actually be surprised if that exists.
Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Oh, the setup for this is perfect. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Come on, focus back in. Where are we meeting today? Oh, right, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district? I can't. Indy. Oh, never heard of that place. Oh, I've heard of that place, but I've never been there, though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and PubSec. The Diet Building's right near there, too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? According to Akechi, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just going to plunge into headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone else contacted him? We're gonna meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Which is unfortunate considering we have a calling card sitting somewhere in those two locations.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
Yeah, we do. Let's go.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Ambush bounce!
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
Which will be kind of inconvenient since Futaba currently has his phone.
That's true.
Ooh.
Futaba.
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then.
Futaba. Get the phone back.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Shall just absolutely handed him the phone upside down.
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
Oh, that everyone here is just like, yeah, sounds about right, actually.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
I think she is...
Perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
I do think Makoto and Sai are both, like, well-versed in Aikido.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Tale as old as time. Is pachinko gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
That is the most backhanded insult you could possibly give Makoto at this moment.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Oh, I love this so much. I have to stop myself from grinning too loudly.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Hey, we got a Joker voice line. Ah. The end of the beginning.
This is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that
police station, yes.
That's a huge police station, actually.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
How would you know that?
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
That's an interesting little
I
detail.
always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
Makoto's just like, I have brought that woman sandwiches many times.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using their real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
The dumbest imaginable.
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
Yeah!
What is it, Haru?
It's because we're dumb.
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
No.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Which is why we call him Crow.
Why not go with Crow instead?
Hey!
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Do we get the theme? Do we get the theme? Do we get the theme? Do we get the theme?
Now then.
Yes, we do.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.
What's up? Now's my time to shine.
This is actually my phone ringtone. So, like, casinos are my aesthetic. Glitzy neon, crazy colors, entrancing atmospheres, and fabulous music.
This means we're acknowledged as a threat.
What is that mask?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Oh, shut the hell up, Akechi.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking.
Ouch.
That aside, the people in here look completely normal. But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, no doubt. The amount of money it would take to build this place in real life would be absurd.
Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because of all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
Akechi is smarter than you, Ryuji.
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Ryuji's like, well, yeah.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. particularly of those in positions of power.
Ooh, that's a fun callback and foreshadow.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Pretty much.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Perfect.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card, as always.
Makes
So
sense.
The calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
Poor Crow.
I feel somewhat nervous.
I can feel it.
And we jump, and we jump, and we jump some more. Which way we gotta go? This way? Nope, ropes. And it's just the glitz, the glamour, the atmosphere, the feeling of competition against oneself and the fates. I love everything about casinos. At least the idea behind them, I should say.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Whatever you want, my queen.
You can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
You're right, falling implies accidental.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
Falling implies accidental. This is very much intentional action.
So you've come.
God.
The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
They did not have to do this.
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Fair enough.
Damn it, over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
Got it.
Let us get after somewhere.
Crow, you talk too much.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It?
Yeah.
The effects of
Safe room.
Let's take a break.
I should write something.
Love the safe room designs too. How it's basically like a private poker room.
Okay.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Don't tell that to Ryuji, he's too dumb.
Members card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
It is a casino, that would make sense.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
That's not technical speak.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but
that would be way too stupid.
as I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
Oh, it's an Osei.
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all. I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those.
Good. I hope you do.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me.
I highly doubt that.
Take them down, Robin Hood!
Also, the design for Robin Hood is so stupid.
Now, Robin!
Persona! Ravage them!
Mine's better. You're not so bad. And I am capable of so much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait. Doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quickly as we can. But now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines? A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You'll only know when you enter the palace, yes? Perfect. I'll be available anytime you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah, yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure's not an option here.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
It's a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. So just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? Counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low. Hey!
Oh.
Make coffee, because it's good SP items.
Yes! Alright.
Master coffee. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. This taste.
Let me explain.
The high altitude, rainy climate, and soil of the Colombian mountains creates a strong foundation for their high quality coffee. Nariño coffee has a creamy, viscous body that coats the mouth with fruity and nutty flavors. Flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. Although, I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you. I'll acknowledge your hard work. There are things in the world we can't control. There's no benefit in trying to defy those things. Though it's probably difficult for you to understand since you're young.
Well then.
Ouch. We are down to, like, Madarame levels of popularity. The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change our heart. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique way of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. Don't worry, Ren. I trust you. That's why I asked that you lend me your help.
Hey.
Take as much time you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps out our mission. You have our trust. You're our leader, after all.
Okay.
Mission start. Let us away to the airsoft shop where we will ask to prepare for anything equipment-wise.
Yo. Alright. I guess that's fine. Okay. Sounds good. That you like it? That's what you're... You better not use it to pull a prank. How's that? That's what you're chewing. You like it?
I do like all of this. New equipment is always a must.
That's what you like it? How's that?
And it doesn't hurt anything to make sure that everyone's well equipped.
Okay. All right. Which one? You like it? An automatic holds more ammo than a revolver. That one? Sure thing. That's what you're... You better not use it to pull a prank.
Everyone gets equipment.
That's what you're
for reasons that I'll never fully understand.
That's what your chips don't break it, okay? Not good. You better not use it to pull a prank.
Also, this will in fact annihilate all of the yen that I got for doing all of that Mementos grind. Ouch.
That one, you like it? That's what your chip... Sure thing. You better not use it to pull a prank. Not good. Okay, sounds good. You gonna give this as a gift to a girl or something? Honestly, huh? You change your mind or something? Okay, come again.
Should be... Oh, wow. I've never been to Shibuya on... I've never come to Shibuya on the 30th. I've never seen it on Halloween. Yo, this is awesome. Returning a DVD, rent a DVD. You're not really a crepe person, are you? I wouldn't know. I've never had the opportunity to get a crepe.
Welcome.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Oh, you're just looking around. Yeah? Is there a problem with that? I wonder, does Kichijoji do anything? I'm sorry, now we're just looking around. They did! Oh my god! How have I never noticed this before? That's really cool.
Welcome.
Hey, hey.
Alright. What do we got? Alright, that's really cool. Now I have to see what Shinjuku and Akihabara did. Oh wow, I love Shinjuku's. This is really cool. It's just fun for me. I'm sorry. I don't often do something like this, so I just want to see what they did. Akiba didn't do much, actually. That's kind of surprising. Alright. Everyone's equipped. Everyone's ready to go. I think we go to the palace.
Okay.
Just to get it done.
Oh, Mako-chan.
Oh, good.
I didn't realize we'd take the same train. Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you. Oh, were you? Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right?
Therefore, let's tag team.
So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it. Me?
I absolutely love this Showtime.
To work with you on this.
This is
I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is
this is actually my favorite Showtime in the game.
Mako-chan? Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
No, go for it.
Don't worry. If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great. I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it? Huh?
Haru's like, finally, someone who understands me.
So, any thoughts? What a great idea! I'd be honored to help. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out. Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes.
Haru's like, I'm in.
I really look up to you for that. Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you. The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
I'm glad one of us is. Knowing how this turns out, I'm extraordinarily happy.
You've been using as a hideout.
I hate that sweater.
We just get started.
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
Nope.
I highly doubt it.
How could you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy.
There's a lot of red tape involved.
Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
He's been working with the police for a while, to be fair.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
Hey, if Narukami does anything, we all need to know.
That would be helpful.
All right.
Listen up.
Ex-mercenary assassin.
Yep.
Explore mementos.
Come on, let's go.
The Metanav is reacting. Oh yay! A new section has been added in the depths. A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information. Looks like Mementos has expanded a little even further. I thought public opinion of us determined Mementos expansion, and that has plummeted lately. Our notability must still be on the rise, even if it's because of our currently bad reputation. So we're like a celeb who gets more famous because of scandals? I don't like the sound of that. Either way, the further we go, the more powerful enemies we meet. We need to be cautious in here.
Time for work.
Well then.
An ex-mercenary who's now a professional assassin. He's no ordinary person. You're here? Bet that idiot from earlier put in a request to you. Sorry, but I don't plan on going away. You kids playing heroes should go home to your mommies. As a mercenary, I've seen a lot of torture, and torture's all about killing the heart and soul. You've been destroying the parts you don't like in people's character. To me, that's evil.
What?
Oh, it's a Rakshasa.
It's time. All right.
Persona!
Let's see.
All right, Queen! We go
Taste my wrath.
Ow. Nice. Very nice.
That's our queen. They're in disarray. There's that core.
Nice.
All right. Level up. New move.
What do you think? People I kill are all criminals. They escape the law and the police can't touch them. I'm just like you Phantom Thieves. I'm working to get rid of evil in this world. So let me go. Phantom Thieves would never murder people.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah. We'll destroy evil in a way that's different from yours. You can disappear without worry. Nice, a high counter. To the depths. I expect the shadows here will be strong too. Be careful. Mine! Ah, it's a Ganesha.
I see. Persona! Go down.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Ganeshas are bad. Or at least they have the capacity to be.
Ready to go.
That's why.
It's time for the grand finale.
Oh, we get to see Haru's.
We bid you adieu. Let's do this, Noir. Enjoy. Go out with the bang. Monotone, hang on.
I love that Showtime so much.
Let's move on.
It is the height of ridiculous.
All right.
Done? Let's go then.
I can feel it.
Also, the bones are getting meatier. Don't like that. Do not enjoy. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
I can see it. We should get this interior decked out. Maybe add a mini fridge?
But then my stomach's going to get cold.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
Why don't we...
Ooh, Akeshi's like way far behind. If I cared, I'd get that boy leveled up.
I can feel it.
But it's okay for him to be pretty far behind, because, you know, I'm the important one. I'm gonna have to farm so much for all those stamps. I actually only ended up clearing the stamps in the last area because of that 6-hour farm I did. Mine.
Now's our chance. Beat him up. Less skills will work here. The enemy is
Oh, yeah.
but don't relax yet. Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
I could in theory just do anything to him. But yeah. Fair enough.
Good work, Queen.
That should do.
Just like I thought.
I love just the overwhelming mediocrity of his ready pose after you win a battle, where he can't even allow Joker to be the one who walks without him being right at the right of him. It's like he's so obsessed with this rivalry between the two of them in their confidant arc that he's just like, no, obviously I'm the one who stands next to Joker at all times.
Ah, the platform. We're making good progress.
It's fun time.
No.
Sometimes I get the strange urge to clean when I visit a friend's room.
It may appear to be a mess, yet in truth be completely functional.
Okay, Futaba's room was not completely functional. We need to get away from that idea. But also, I have that same impulse sometimes. I care a lot more about my friends' rooms being clean than I care about my own. The sheer scale of this place is astronomical.
Focus.
Fine, thank you. Oh, cool, it's the hallway one. Oh, that helps. Just to make sure there's nothing down here worth taking. It's on this side. A stamp. Perfect. Depending on how many stamps we can find, we might even be able to
I've awakened to a new power.
Oh, up our experience gain again. Which would be helpful. And with the inclusion of that last target, now Mishima should not hate us anymore. But that's all for later. For now, we're just going to keep going through this floor run of mementos, because we can. That's a dead end.
Treasure chest. Why don't we open it?
Don't need it. Always gonna take the experience from a powerful one, though. A lot of Ganeshas on this floor.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go.
Beat him up. Watch out, that one's dangerous.
There.
Nice.
Don't forget this feeling. So much damage.
I'll take it.
Fine skill, isn't it?
All right.
A stylish victory.
Ah, the platform.
We are making good progress so far. I have very few complaints. Aside from the fact that I don't feel very well tonight. Not sick. More like unwell in my stomach. I'm uncomfortable.
Let's do it.
I have something.
If I remember correctly, this area should have around, like, 15 floors.
I got the advantage. Don't rush this.
Persona! Go down!
That was great, Joker! One enemy remains! Just a little more!
This is what separates us!
You obliterated them! Nice job, Crow!
Love the Crow has a lightsaber.
Alright.
It's like, of course he would. Really.
Decisive victory.
Is that a rare one? Gunfire is our best shot. Let's mop them up. Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
We got gunfire aplenty.
That's our queen. We can end this right now. They're done for. Felt that one.
Okay. They were too weak to be a threat.
Those things aren't weak, Crow, but whatever makes you sleep at night. We're already back up to 125,000 yen past where we were. Gotta love mementos.
We've made it.
Yo! You finally got your emotes! Hell yeah, JP! Those look amazing!
Fits me like a glove.
Oh, those are definitely going in my,
Tail on this thief suit kinda gets in the way when I sit down.
Man, tails are so cool. I'd want two if I could.
Those are absolutely going into my repertoire of regularly used emotes. Happy for you, my friend.
Alright, level up.
Oh, wow. Fair enough. Be safe on your way home. Please drive carefully.
I can feel the treasure chest.
And a
I
locked
don't see
one.
any traps either.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I will probably still be on, depending on how long your drive is. I'm planning on going till about my usual 8 o'clock.
See it.
As long as I continue to not feel any worse.
Focus.
Platform.
Here's the platform. I suppose we can head.
Adyasak apparently has 14 floors, if that was the halfway point. So that's inconvenient. Alright.
Oh, mister. Oh.
Yeah. Jose has new stuff. What does Jose have? Nothing good. Aside from that chewing soul. That's essential.
Focus.
This will help me do better.
Cyanide from yeah.
Fine skill, isn't it?
I always forget that Haru and Akechi start out at medium.
I wish there was an art supply shop near me with a better selection.
What's that? They got like 1,000 different colors of paint or something?
Ryuji, please grow some sophistication.
We can descend from here.
Show some class and some taste. Can we make it to Jose before the Reaper shows up?
Hi.
Hi, Jose. We'll always ask for more experience first. If only because the faster I can level up, the more I can just sit back and enjoy the game.
Or is instant ramen even better uncooked?
Don't do that. What happens if you get a stomach ache?
Better yet, forget the health aspect. Don't do that, you barbarian. It's disgusting. Sitting out here eating a block of ramen. What is wrong with you?
All right.
Let's do it.
I feel like I should take my time and go look at that fusion alarm, but I want to see how far we can make it in levels before then. Yeah, because we'll at least hit 54. Everyone's doing really well level-wise, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Surprised, impressed, happy. Happy enough. You're getting close to the end, no doubt about that. We just gotta keep going for a little bit longer.
Treasure chest.
What are these one enemy nonsenses we're getting?
Platform. Should we keep going?
Soon, my cat bus comrade. Soon.
Here.
That should not have counted as an conversation interrupter. But okay.
I have something.
Nice. That is what I wanted to see.
I've started reading manga recently. They're actually quite entertaining.
Oh my god.
I'd like to try try this skill soon.
Bufadine. And it costs me nothing to farm this, really. Like, nothing but time. And it only leads to a tangible benefit to me. You know? The higher level we are, the easier the encounters will be, the easier the palaces get. The easier the palaces get, the more I can just enjoy the game for what it is. So I'm okay with power leveling. Especially since 5 makes it so easy. Thank you, Ryuji.
There's the platform. I suppose that's it for this area then.
Could be.
Focus.
Won't be, but it could be. And we're building our yen back up. Because our financial situation as thieves was really starting to hurt. Power leveling, get paid. Hell of a combo.
New move! What do you think?
And it leads to...
Sounds like people's voices.
Don't say creepy stuff like that!
It does also lead to the rather unique instance that by the time we get to the actual palace, everyone will be using heavy attacks. Which, in theory, we should still be in, like, the medium attack range. We shouldn't be in heavy until, like, next palace. I'd also, once we get up to 60, 65 range, I'd also love to try taking on the Reaper.
There's a chest! Joker, let's open it!
Oh wow, something I can't just run into. A Mithras and a Kai, Kai-san? Not that it matters.
Just like I thought.
Okay.
They were too weak.
Oh!
Alright.
I can feel it.
I will contribute even more.
Akechi is going to end up catching up rather quickly, isn't he? Also have no idea how his skills are set up. Don't think I've ever properly used him in combat. Not because he's bad, I just don't care for him. He serves a similar purpose to if you were just to keep Arsene around.
You know...
Yep. And here's the end. Fair enough.
Do you need something?
Let's go. Why are you continuously not focusing like you're supposed to? Thank you.
Pursue rehabilitation with all
There
your
is
body
another
and soul.
stopping. You wish to view the compendium. You wish to read. Are you certain? Alarm time! Prepare for the unexpected. Go ahead, pick one.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Oh, wow.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
You can do a lot with that.
Excessive power will only bring about ruin. That's a pretty strong one. Choose which skills to inherit.
Make it all on. Victory Cry. Almighty Boost. Concentrate. And...
This could bestow an extraordinary power. Both of you to work.
Yeah. This is gonna do some incredible things. We can actually skip the Megidola. Oh my god! 75% increase to Megidolan. Oh my god.
Today we will hang them more forcefully. All right, let's hang them.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
This will arise from the... May your powers become one.
That's just broken. Okay. Okay. All right. What do I even
This is
get
its
from
powered
this?
up form. This will become an even more powerful accessory.
That's heavy.
This weapon will be stronger than normal.
All right.
Done already?
Cool, cool.
Justine, this one's all you.
Cool,
You
cool,
wish
cool,
to
cool,
view
cool.
the
Cool, 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 cool.
registration, yes? You
Yeah.
wish to register it to the compendium?
We're doing that. I
Finished
desperately need to see what this is gonna do. I want to fight something. We're saving. We are saving so hard. Alright. Start partway in. We're just gonna find something, ambush it, and I just want to concentrate and use Megidolan and see what the damage is at now. Excellent. Because that's a 75% increase.
Let's go.
And Angelic Grace makes that worse, because now I have increased evasion from everything else.
Taste my wrath.
That's fine. Barely made a dent.
Let's go.
All right.
Good work, everyone.
Okay.
Well, that's that. Now let's hurry on.
Functionally immortal. With that kind of damage output, good God. Yeah, we're not gonna have any issues.
What do you want to do?
Alright. This palace is gonna be a cakewalk with that. That damage output is just insane. Yo, Catchy, what is it? You got any idea who the true culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I wanted to ask about that too. Did you really see him? That masked guy's gotta be the true culprit, right? If the so-called true culprit is acting alone, then there can be no mistake about it. I see. The next question is, who's that masked man? Unfortunately, I don't know that much. Ugh, you're useless. Well, that's quite harsh. Oh, you're making me blush. That wasn't a compliment. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues, but once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. Perfect. Leave it to me. It may sound somewhat odd for me to say this, but I am an exceptional detective. I assure you I will catch this culprit. Look forward to it.
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things is different from us.
Yo. Oh.
What does that do? Null sleep. Beautiful. Actually, yeah, what is... Okay. I don't remember what any of this does. Stats. Nope. Persona. Stats. No. Nope, nope, nope. Actually, I want... Yeah! Null my only weakness and have the rest of it be just stupidly able to evade, so the only thing that can now hit me, like, reasonably effectively is, physical skills. Yeah, alright, I'm in.
Oh!
This man is a convicted criminal, yet you want to save him?
His guilt or innocence is for the courts to decide. My only concern is that he lives long enough to get there.
It's a story about the daily struggles of doctors working in an emergency ward.
Wow!
I like this guy. Person's life is valuable no matter what they've done.
Yep.
Nice.
Well then.
And you're out of focus again. Why?
Good morning.
Hi, Makoto.
My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino.
Yep, yep.
She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today. You really are dependable. According to Kachikun, the investigation's on the 20th. We'll stop her no matter what.
Let's go to the casino on Halloween.
I'll inform everyone too.
Mostly because I just want to keep going on this combat spree.
Let's go. Is everyone here? All right, let's go. Let's go. You need to work hard today.
Futaba, we always work hard. I have listened to the song so many times in the course of like... Yeah. We need the membership card. Which means we need to go to the back room so that Ketchy can tell us what I already know. Because we discussed this literally the last time we were here. That is so entertaining to do. Like, is it potentially boring? Yeah, probably. Is it also fun? Yes.
Show me your true form. I'll reveal your true form.
Like, I literally just run through them.
Indeed.
It seems this is the back room. Then let's check around. We may find something useful. Like, what? I get it. You mean some kind of customer data terminal. I'm glad you're so quick to understand. Although even if I were to find such a terminal, there's nothing my meager skills could do about it. And that's where I come in, so leave it to me.
me your true form.
I don't like your security level. Let's do something about it. I'm also stupidly overleveled for your entire palace size, so don't mind me.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
I could, in theory, power level on Palace, too. It would actually be easier in the Mementos, because I wouldn't have to worry about the Reaper. Love the pipes with the casino chips. Or with the poker chips.
Oh? Joker.
Let's see it.
I'll reveal your true form.
Well, it's right there. But I need a membership card. Which, you know, that's inconvenient. Alright. So we need a membership card so that we can get into that...
It'd help if we can find one.
It would help if we could find one.
Yes.
I'll just add this.
Save what we've got so far.
Let's get back.
Show me your true form.
Like, oh, hey, bud. Mine.
I can feel it.
Whoa!
Well,
Let's do it. Oh, they're Queen maps.
Don't worry though, they're no big deal. Persona! Okay.
Oh. Poor Crow.
Chase my wrath. Very clever.
Alright, enough with the games. It's never enough with the games.
It's a step forward.
Mwahaha. Hey, nice! Security key card. Which means we can come over here, come back to here, jump, jump, jump.
Hey!
Will Seed.
Hey, a will see.
I love that she's jealousy.
The first will seed. Don't mind if I do, Sai-san.
Like they've sometimes the like cooperative sin is like, okay, I can kind of see how you got there. Sai being jealousy is just so spot on. It fits so well with her character. Key card. Unfortunately, it won't let me fight everyone. Otherwise, I would pick all of the battles, and by pick, I would mean I would just fight everything.
I'll reveal your true form. Persona! Go down!
Persona! No holds barred!
Ah, no.
My skills exceed yours.
Nice.
No wind skills. It's powerful, so stay on guard.
There we go.
The enemy dropped some cards.
Ah, aren't those what we're looking for?
I don't know, man. There's not shiny Charizard in there, so I'm not too sure I'm interested.
There are no names on them. They'll be unusable if they remain unregistered.
I can handle that. Okay, first registration complete. I wasn't sure what name to give it, so I just thought of a random one. Taro Tanaka.
That's way too simple. Aren't they gonna figure that out?
No.
They already know what we look like, and that we've intruded into the palace. Then again, it's probably better to be safe than sorry. Okay, the fake name for this card is a little more elaborate this time. Shinji Nakanomatsu.
Like it.
I also found a map of the casino. Joker, you can hold on to this card and the map. Don't lose them, okay?
Now, is that actually a map of the facility? And is it accurate?
As for the Taro Tanaka card... Crow, get rid of it next time you see a garbage can.
Hmm? Why me?
New kid.
These kinds of chores always fall to the newbie.
Oh.
Look, I found the perfect exit. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Says the kid with the broken
Also
leg.
use that elevator now, right?
According to the map, it would be quicker to use this path than to go back the way we came. Come, let's hurry on.
Very well. Let us go.
God, it's almost like the writing team knew what was coming up and dedicated literally everything they had into making this section of the plot make sense, as opposed to making a decent arc with Okumura.
I'll reveal your true form.
I see.
Looks like this is where they keep surveillance on the casino. Let's go elsewhere before I say us.
Somewhere.
No.
your true form.
There's that.
I can feel it. Show me your true form.
What's in here? Nothing. Disappointing. Wait. Oh. That makes sense. Alright.
Show me your true form. I can feel it.
I actually know both those doors are locked.
I'll reveal your true form.
Authentication complete. You can now access the following floors: the standard floor and the members floor. Didn't say nothing about the one for the manager. Well, the floors we have access to are limited by player ranking. That must mean the high members floor is the highest we can go for now. It's impossible to mess with the data on the card too. It's nothing like the ones I've seen before.
What should we do?
So we can't go directly to the manager's floor. In that case, what exactly should we do? Our first move should be to head upwards. Either way, we have no more business on this floor.
Sis! You want to just get this over with right now, huh?
I mean, I'm fine with not.
That makes this easy. Bring it on.
Do not speak to me as though you are my equal.
Because you're not, Ryuji.
I am the manager of this casino, as well as its #1 player. At the moment, you lack the qualifications to fight me.
It would seem she looks down on us.
It would seem like she has a right to.
And what if we would like to battle you no matter what?
I had to win time and time again in order to reach my #1 rank. If you want to face me, you must continue to win as well.
That makes sense.
Continue to win?
It must have to do with the fact that this place is a casino.
Correct. Do you have the confidence to win?
We might just pull the rug out from underneath you if you aren't careful.
I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting.
And up she goes.
From our prior opponents. She'd rather scheme than defeat us with brute force.
She's good.
It's going up.
I wasn't expecting to come all the way to a palace only to end up gambling.
I've never done anything like this. What about you guys?
Nope.
Looks like this is going to take longer than expected.
3 weeks
We
later.
don't got time to waste.
Actually, we have plenty of
No need
time to
to
waste,
worry.
realistically.
Leave this to me.
You know how to do this?
I'm well informed on what it takes to win. In any case, we need to hurry and change her heart. If she acts recklessly, both her chances of promotion and reputation as a prosecutor will drop greatly. Sai-san didn't used to be like this, did she?
My sister must have lost her sense of justice because her desires became distorted.
I mean, it makes
There was a
sense.
particular event that triggered her palace's creation?
I believe it's related to my father's death. My sister took on all the responsibilities of dealing with it herself. Trying to earn a living wage, gain a promotion in a male society, and uphold justice at the same time. Those things may have weighed her down and led to the distortion within her heart.
My apologies, but we don't have time to be sentimental.
We have all the time in the world to be sentimental. In fact, I would say it's almost
The more
required.
people will learn about us. The investigation will advance as well. Hence, we must infiltrate this palace as quickly as possible.
She did challenge us to reach her after all. Mijima's treasure must be at her managerial base of operations. Either way, we have to get there.
Problem is, I don't want to read all of the most obvious stuff, which is just everything Sai just got done telling us. The spoken dialogue repeats exactly what they just said. Like, you want to get closer? Keep winning.
Roger, let's go.
Otherwise, I would absolutely take the time to read every single line of dialogue, but realistically, I don't have to. Welcome to the members floor. We received order you're coming. So all of this is going according to our plan. I cannot help but feel we're being manipulated here. First off, we'd like to extend a welcome gift to you.
For real?
He's just giving them to us? Perhaps this is a show of confidence. It seems she surely has no intention of losing. Now, to the left of the counter is the dice game area, while to the right are the slots. Please head to whichever strikes your fancy. By the way, we believe beginners will find the dice game area more suitable to their tastes. Furthermore, there is a map of the members' floor. Please accept it. Ah, one more thing. Casino coins can be exchanged for prizes at this very encounter. Feel free to ask more about this service. Our most desired prize is a member's card for entry into the high limit floor. However, the price of exchange for this is 50,000 coins.
Do you have a moment?
She wants us to obtain that card by winning coins in the casino. That's absurd. We will also allow players to borrow coins if need be, up to the current total of the card. I want to do that. Owning cash to a weird-ass casino in someone's head is way too weird. Yeah, well, standing around here won't get us anywhere. So, should we head to this dice game? Actually, do you mind if I speak to you all beforehand? There's something on my mind. Dice games, slot machines, it would not surprise me in the least if all the games here were somehow rigged. You think she's shading? Remember, this is a courthouse in the real world. Sai-san is quite particular about winning here. To compound that, defendants in Japan are prosecuted at a 99.9% success rate. Defendants are all nearly always found guilty.
What?
How can a rate like that really be possible? Are all of those verdicts accurate? No, the investigators are merely human. Then, you're not the first to point out the rigged nature of the system. The prosecution's nigh unbeatable. That's why cases of false accusation cause such a stir. They are exceedingly rare. But it's total bullshit getting arrested even if you're not guilty. Indeed, and if we do not hurry, Phantom Thieves will fall victim to a similar fate. Alright. I'm gonna cut this one short just because I am falling apart at the seams today.
I'll just add this.
But we'll pick up with this again on Thursday, actually. since it is now my streaming weekend. I apologize for the short stream. I apologize that I'm not doing very well. But hopefully I will be hale, hearty, and whole on Thursday when I come back. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a much healthier time than I am having today, apparently. Stay warm or cool, depending on where you're at, and most importantly, stay safe, my friends. And as usual, I'll see you next time.